Hi everyone, and welcome to our Cultural Virtual Exchange project. Our project will explore the theme of race through racial hierarchies in society. Here are the members of our group. We have 5 students from the University of Limerick and 5 students from the University of Madrid. Over the last few weeks, we have all taken on various roles to bring this project to life. Our project was based on the concept of racial hierarchy. The definition of racial hierarchy is a system that is based on the belief that some racial groups are superior to others. Through our discussions, we found this issue to be prominent internationally. To gather data from peers, family, and friends, we created a survey using Microsoft Forms. We are very grateful that we received 146 responses.
Our age majority was 18 to 20 with 72 responses. Our gender majority was female with 102 responses. Our nationality majority was Irish with 85 responses.
This slide highlights that a large majority, 84%, perceive racial hierarchies as an ongoing problem, reflecting widespread awareness of persistent racial inequalities. This suggests the need for social and political efforts to address structural racism through inclusion, education, and equity policies.
The next question is, have you ever felt singled out because of your cultural background? In the results of question 6 of the survey, it is noted that 73% of respondents replied that they didn't feel singled by their cultural background, which is encouraging and may indicate that, in many contexts, people don't experience discrimination or obvious exclusion.
As we can see in this slide, just over 50% of participants claim to have witnessed or experienced acts of xenophobia, which is quite concerning. Nevertheless, a large percentage of participants responded that they have not. This makes us think, despite the fact that many people are currently aware that racism exists and are trying to combat it, there is still a noticeable amount of inequality in this area.
As we can see, education is voted one of the most effective ways in addressing racial hierarchy. By encouraging critical thinking, advancing understanding, and dispelling long-standing prejudices and stereotypes, education can be a potent instrument in combating racial hierarchy. Students are better able to comprehend the origins of racial hierarchy when they are taught about the history of colonialism, racial oppression, and structural inequality.
Addressing racial inequalities in my community is extremely important, and through the survey we can see that from 146 people who took part in this survey, 90 people, which makes up 62%, say that it is extremely important to address these issues, although there are people who did select it was not important, which makes up 3% of all answers. Hopefully by the end of this video, that 3% might be more informed as to how racial inequalities affect people's lives. From our survey, we found that many of our peers have experienced racism or xenophobia. We feel racial hierarchy is prominent in the workplace due to stereotypes and lack of education. We all need to use our voices to speak up against these injustices. We can all make a difference no matter how big or small. Every voice matters.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our Cultural